Welcome back to As I Play Dying.
You know, love, you're probably the only person on the planet who says go to hell and means take me there. Oh, wow. This is my first encounter with the actual cutscene dialogue in this game.
Yeah. This is actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you forget that fucking Mishmash is the one who said it. God, I can't even look at this guy. He's so gross.
I think he's going to be the villain.
I wouldn't be surprised. We've already established that he's Loki.
Yes.
You will stay right there. Yes, mistress.
So they did cutscenes like this in the first Bayonetta, like with the film strip stuff. I think they're done way better in this one.
Yeah, you mentioned that. The film strip stuff was weird. Do you think... What is... Remind me, what is it that's better here?
It's just the way that it's still a freeze frame, right? But just the way that the camera is positioned and moves through areas.
Oh, they're just composed better,
yeah,
basically?
It gets composed better and it makes it more exciting. And the other one was there was not much movement.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little more like looking at a screenshot.
Everything about this game is very... I was going to say exciting. I feel like that's not quite the right statement. It's very energetic.
It is. And it's... it doesn't have down moments, really, even in cutscenes. Like, it's always fun and exciting is a good word for it, I think.
Did you notice in the freeze frames we were doing just there, the cutscene, that even though the characters weren't moving, the background was still moving?
Yeah. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. There was less of that in the first Bayonetta.
There are a lot of little touches and attentions to detail that are good in this game.
I admittedly did not get very far in the first Bayonetta, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I only got a couple...
So all these things might be the same.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to fight this guy again. I assume.
No, it's that guy. The hologram. The Emperor hologram.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. I
will take your cornrows.
Loki's design is even worse when you consider how good the rest of the designs are in this game.
Right, yeah, I know. It's just like, he was the last character, and the game ships tomorrow!
Oh, shit!
I put some fucking parachute pants on him! The Eye of Thundera?
What?
The Eye of Thundera. It's the thing that's embedded in the Sword of Omens in Thundercats.
Oh, yes, of course. The Sword of Almonds?
The Sword of Almonds! There's an L and a D, you fuck!
No, there's not. Not in Omens.
Right,
I pronounce both of those words the same.
The Sword of Almonds.
The Sword of Almond and Almonds.
At least there's an explanation for what you're doing now.
Yeah.
God, I love Thundercats. I love the voice acting. Well, love the voice acting in Thundercats. It's corny and everything, but
yeah.
I don't know. There's something delightful and charming about it.
I don't know enough about it to really speak to it.
I keep forgetting when I have these conversations that you don't know the source material very well.
I never really watched it.
We're gonna watch it sometime.
Okay.
Profit. Should be a series of question marks in there somewhere.
Speedrunner was my ancient cartoon series that I watch.
Speed Racer, you mean?
Yeah, what did I say?
Speedrunner.
My brain isn't video gaming right now.
All right, Profit. All right, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
I'm thinking of the Master.
I know.
Okay. Umber Climax!
I'm just thinking that he was a good actor and now he's dead.
Yeah, it is a bummer.
Oh! You
Poor
just
guy.
headbutt him with a demon.
You're damn right I did.
Wow.
Motherfucker don't even know what's up.
This is cool.
Yeah, you'll have to keep an eye on my health. I'm having trouble observing it.
You're doing fine right now.
Okay, good.
This guy doesn't seem like he's doing too much.
Yet.
Well, he's a hologram. How much could he possibly do?
Good point, yeah. He's the Snoke of this game. God, I've complained about this before.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially as a huge Tolkien fan, who is like the ultimate when it comes to making up names and stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Nobody has done it better. In fact, nobody even does it well anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Star Wars is a good example too, where they had to make up a lot of names, and most of them are fucking weird as shit.
Yeah.
And nonsensical.
Yeah.
And the new movie,
and there's no reason they
is a good example, is like a particularly bad example.
So I know we disagree on some of them. I think Snoke is a dumb name.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with Poe.
Oh yeah, that's the one where we really disagree. That one really drives me up a wall.
But even still, the thing with Star Wars names is like a lot of the main characters, at least the humanoid main characters, have like regular person names.
Right.
You have Luke Skywalker. You have Leia Organa. You know, you have Han, which is very close to Hans. You know what I mean? It's not.
Well, Han's a real name, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe it was just so influential from Star Wars that it started creeping into things.
Exactly.
I'm not really sure.
Your health.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Oh shit. That ain't
Shield.
good.
Shield's fine. Shield do the trick.
I hope so.
But I thought you were about to complain about the Snoke size thing because of the hologram.
No, I don't care about that.
And I was about to remind you that the first time the Emperor showed up, he was also big.
No, yeah, I don't care about that at all. I just care. His name is so incomprehensibly stupid, especially for the character he is. Oh, he's the big bad guy, and his name is fucking Snoke.
Yeah. I think
He sounds like a small mammal that would show up in an English garden, and you have to call somebody for it. Oh, we've got Snokes in the garden again! Thomas, you said you'd get the Snokes out of there in time for spring! Ah, shit.
Whoa!
I say...
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did we get that?
You craft? No, we bought that.
Okay.
God damn it.
Nice.
There we go.
That's awesome.
This is another thing where you just have to figure out what the timing is on these
for
fucking
sure.
moves.
Nice.
So just dodge maniacally. Umbran Climax!
I love that shoulder drop.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Bayonetta, she does feel very powerful.
Yes. And
which is cool.
It's awesome.
Oh!
One of my other favorite things about this game is, like, from an aesthetic aesthetic standpoint.
A peripatetic standpoint.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
I do like that you are normally, if you have games that are, you know, dualistic in this way, where it's like dark versus light,
right?
You are on the light side.
Oh yeah.
I love that this game is dark versus light, but the light guys are dicks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. That's interesting because we should make up a name for it, because that seems like that happens a lot these days.
Right.
I guess it's really just re-examining tropes, but you know,
yes.
I can't think of any good examples right now, but there are plenty of things out there where, you know, it's like, what if the bad guys are the good guys and the light is the dark, and blah 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 blah.
Well, the most popular, since we were just talking about it, one of the most popular dualistic systems, like, of, you know, religious thought in media or in fantasy is Star Wars. You know, the Force is inherently dualistic, but I think that Star Wars, for the most part, has dwelled on the idea that they talk about the balance of the Force a lot, but they don't actually talk about the fact that, like, in the prequels, the balance of the Force was heavily with the light side because there were so many Jedi, and then they call all the Jedi, and then the only Jedi left is Anakin and the Emperor, right? So then the Force dwells heavily in the dark side in the original series, right? And now we're moving back into an area where there were no evil because they stopped it, and now you're seeing Snoke and Kylo coming in, and you have, like, Luke and all of his Jedi, and it's once again swinging back from light to dark. But they never talk about the fact that to actually achieve balance in the Force, there has to be equal parts of light and dark. And that it is constantly at war with each other and swings back and forth. And there's, like, the Jedi want to bring balance to the Force, but they try to do it by eradicating all darkness. But it's yin and yang.
Right.
It's a dualistic system.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. I never really thought about that. I think that what the thing in the Star Wars canon that examines all that the best is Knights of the Old Republic.
Yes.
And that's a very good example, too, where, you know, both sides are dicks in some way.
Exactly.
And you really get a more nuanced examination of them.
I really hope that, I think he is. I get the feeling he is. That Rian Johnson is going to touch more on this in the new one, but you have stuff like Kylo Ren being tempted towards the light side in Star Wars Episode 7. And I hope
that was an interesting idea.
I hope they touch more on that in the next one, and I think that Rian Johnson is a more competent writer than JJ, so I am confident in that.
Yeah. Remind me what Rian Johnson did.
He did Brick, which is a great neo-noir movie, but it's
I haven't seen it, but I heard
it takes place in a high school, but it's done like in noir style. It's very, very good. And then he's done The Brothers Bloom, which I also really like.
Oh, yeah, I never saw that either.
And he did Looper, which is also very good.
Oh, okay, that's a good, what's the word, pedigree?
Yeah. He's, I think he's got his head on straight. I believe in him.
Yeah, I mean, my problems with the new Star Wars movie were all, you know, Abrams-based, basically.
Yeah.
So it's not that I feel like, oh, great, you know, we're dead in the water on this as far as the series goes.
For sure. I would agree. I'm worried about the 9th one the most, though, because Jurassic World was shit.
Who's directing the
Colin Trevorrow.
Oh, and he was
He directed Jurassic World.
I thought Gareth Edwards was doing one of them.
He's doing Rogue One.
Oh.
Which comes out this year.
I see.
I'm also excited for that one.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Good lord, yeah. That's the thing. I am just conceptually against the kind of enormous, unstoppable franchise juggernaut that Star Wars is now, so...
I am too, and you know, what's it been? The movies have been out since the 70s, and we've gotten 6 episodes, and now there's 4 planned.
Yeah, that's insane. We're doubling the series
Yeah.
in a 30th of the time.
Oh, sorry,
40th of the
5
time.
planned.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
doing a Han Solo movie.
That is crazy.
But that's gonna be shit.
This
so.
is an interesting point too. Take care of Cereza. God damn it, they're explaining things here, and I'm really not picking up on it.
No, sorry, we're talking.
But that's
Star Wars.
okay. Oh, his name. One of their names was Balder.
It must be him because Cereza is Bayonetta. Who's that one?
No, I don't think that's Cereza.
No, because Balder is a Lumen Sage. It's Lumen Sage and Bayonetta.
Rosa. He's talking to someone named Rosa.
Oh. Well, what the fuck's happening?
Take care of Cereza. I wonder if that's a child or something.
Oh.
Or if Cereza's their child.
Interesting.
Anyway, what was I? Oh, for me, the spurring of the question comes from Undertale.
Right.
Because as I've already told you that I really like the game and everything, and there
Yeah.
are plenty of people that have played it and are fans of it. And for me, the question is, how much do you want answered about the game? Because, you know, you could be clamoring for the creator to make another one and, you know, for sequels and more stuff to flesh out the
Right.
story. Or you can leave it the way it is, and then you have to accept, you know, the things that never get definitively answered, but nothing gets ruined. It's a...
Right. I think
It's something that you have to... It's a question you have to answer for yourself, you know, where do you...
for sure, and I think the ending of Lost is another good example of that, which I know you haven't seen, but it leaves a lot of things open, and I've even seen interviews with Damon Lindelof who says the reason he did that is because the worst scene in the entire Matrix series is the architect scene.
Oh,
because
right.
it explains how
here's the answer to everything.
it explains how everything works. So you
Yeah,
go
sometimes that mystery is really important.
and a show like Lost, actually, it's driven by its mystery, so I enjoy that I go back and the island is still a mysterious place, that it hasn't had everything unwrapped from it, because it's just the setting, and the setting being mysterious is important to the way the show works. So if you answer all the questions, like, you're happy for a second, but then it's not as exciting when you go back and watch it because there's no mystery anymore.
Yes, you're right.
But there is still always going to be mystery to Lost, and the show is about characters, and it wrapped up everything it needed to with its characters. You know what I mean? So that's why I thought the ending was great to that show, even though people disagree, because we want answers, man.
Right, yeah, and that's hard for me because I'm usually the type that is not satisfied without concrete answers.
Right.
Which is weird because conceptually I, like, understand and respect why a creator would leave things unanswered.
For sure.
It's just my personality type gets really frustrated by it.
I understand that.
Yeah. Let's see how I did. I'm guessing. Oh,
that's
hey!
silver.
That's better than I expected.
You are Luca.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Anyway, we'll be back on the next episode of As I Play Die.
Was that entirely cutscene?
Pretty much. No, you had a boss fight. You
I
fought
did.
the
Okay,
hologram,
good. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, good. All right, next time.
Later, everybody.